What's up, guys? We're back again with the best version of Royal Recruits for the new meta. The ranked 30 player in the world and a ton of pros in the top 200 are using Royal Recruits with Golden Knight. In a splash damage centric meta where it's not as easy for Royal Recruits to dominate the game, along with Flying Machine, Golden Knight is a sneaky way to win. When opponents are concentrated on defending the Royal Recruits and Royal Hogs in front of their tower, you'll stack up stuff giving Golden Knight a pathway to damage. And if you learn the most effective Goblin Cage and Zappies placements, you'll be defending Bridge Spam incredibly cost effectively. It's time to go on a rampage with the best recruits deck and assert dominance with our Golden Knight Sir. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And lots of love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag. All the money goes back into the editing, making the high effort videos possible. So Golden Knight is our hero in the meta. If we play him correctly, we're gonna be able to dash through witches and a whole bunch of annoying bait cards that are just hustling and bustling in this meta. There's a lot of people that will hate going Royal Hogs first play, but I think that if you are able to defend against most Mega Knights with just Goblin Cages and hopefully go for Zappies like this, you're able to stun your opponent's stuff so it won't be as problematic. I'm going to try to bar burrow here so we can pull back the mini P.E.K.K.A. ideally a little bit. And if you guys are noticing the Zappies, they're not targeting at the same time, and that's the most important thing, is if the Zappies hit at different times, you're going to not have the stuns overlap and waste. Most people would have cycled Zappies in the middle and they would have shot at the same time, and it would have actually been a worse outcome than what you just saw. So that's just how I play, and I've learned that to be able to defend way more cost effectively. Also, this guy's gonna have Giant, so Giant, Valkyrie, and Mini Pack. I don't even know what this is, but oh, okay. I guess this makes a bit more sense. It's still weird, but it is kind of funny. We're gonna click the Golden Knight ability and then make sure that the Golden Knight is able to be invulnerable to the Sparky shot. He says, well played. I mean, I've done this a lot. I just play the same deck a lot, so I kind of get used to those strategies, you know? All right, what are we doing here? Are we gonna be able to kill the wizard? I don't know. This is actually super sketch. If I don't get Zappies done, I think I just lose. All right, thank God. I was looking at it, I was like, who says Royal Recruits can't have good mechanics, right? Like, genuinely, I think that every deck in the game, even if they are lower skill, like Royal Recruits are very low skill comparatively to other decks, you can be good at them comparatively to the other players. Also, I know the Valkyrie's out of cycle, so he's bound to drop a mini P.E.K.K.A. here, and I think that the Royal Hogs pulling back the Valkyrie so the Princess Tower finishes it off, yet again a good play, because he has no Skeleton Army, he has no Valkyrie, he's just taking a ton of damage. I honestly am so hyped about the start of this video, guys, because everything that we wanted is going perfectly. We're outplaying our opponent, and we're kind of asserting dominance out here. For real, like, we can go Cage and pull that Giant in, going for a Golden Knight, possibly dash on the Wizard, and hopefully kill the Valkyrie too. Oh my gosh, guys, this is like amazing. I still have the Golden Knight alive, and it's going to get a ability reset, probably on a Skeleton Army if we're lucky. Oh, I'm just going to click it anyway. It's fine. We aren't going to have to deal with anything else. I'm going to Zappies on the other side. I think I probably want to apply pressure here, because if I go in the wrong lane at the wrong time, I will lose. So I want him to be forced to defend this. I really want to see him forced to defend this. I'm going to straight up arrows on this, kill the General Boy, and then Royal Recruits when I get the opportunity. I try to apply pressure on the other side just because it's safer that way. I don't want to chuck a loss, you know? I don't want to Chuck E. Cheese my way out of the game. So the Royal Recruits on the left side might take the entire tower. I definitely have to bar barrel to kill the Wizard. And I don't know if this is going to be awesome, but I got to get in a Valkyrie counter with the Royal Hogs probably coming through soon. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go in for this. The best thing for him right now is to defend, but I don't think he can stop it. Royal Hogs with the Zappy tanking, even if the Sparky hits everything, it's still going to give us some damage with the Zappy. I believe we might win this game. The one pig that could! Okay, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. He's going to have to click the ability counter. He needs to drop something immediately, but then we go Goblin Cage, and then we just get back to arrows and win the game. It's actually that easy. So we know for a fact that he is going to be spamming me on the right side. We can actually eat a Sparky shot. I cannot eat a mini P.E.K.K.A. to the face, and we will walk with a win against a Wizard matchup, which isn't necessarily the easiest for most Royal Recruits players. But man, the start was so sublime. As long as you don't cycle Royal Recruits in the back first play into Sparky, you should beat them 9 times out of 10, especially with the evolved Goblin Cage. This guy's got Baby Dragon in the banner, which is probably one of the most annoying cards in the game, but luckily you can snipe evolved Baby Dragons using your Fly Machine, so it's not going to be the end of the world if we're facing off against that card. It's kind of insane that they allowed it to be a 1-card cycle upon release, and then they, you know, nerfed it to 2 cycles. It's just kind of funny how some of the better cards in Clash were even more overpowered at the start. I want to maybe go in for Royal Recruits, but I don't want to give the Golden Knight such an amazing posture. It's already going to be able to lock onto 3 things at once. Oh, wait, what? He clicked the ability at the wrong time. Oh, let's go. Wait, he actually wasted 1 elixir and got reset. Zappies are even better than I thought. Let's go. All right. Hear me out for a second. Zappy will probably end up killing this Mother Witch if I arrows. And then I get more counter pressure with the fly machine and the Zappies resetting. Holy, let's go. And that's why arrows are just a little bit better than most spells. The amount of sniping potential that you have, the longer radius, the damage potential, it's just high as hell. And that's what we love about it. It's so good. It has definitely been one of the best spells in the game for way too long, and it's kind of immediate too. It's not super fast like Zap and Rage, but it's up there. You might just full send a P.E.K.K.A here. Anyway, if he wants to, I'll go Zappies. Inside corner, we could also drop it outside corner so that it could get fireballed along with the cage, but it doesn't really matter. He got baited because it wasn't going to go towards the tower anyway. He was just getting absolutely nullified by the cage and also our Zappies. Oh, he's going to P.E.K.K.A. Okay. So one of the worst things in the game is playing against P.E.K.K.A players and then finding out that they're just going to get absurd value against you. But I can use the Golden Knight ability and lock onto the tower to now put it into arrows range. One of the main downsides of this deck that I'm playing is you don't have the damage potential to finish off games more often than not if you don't have them in arrows range. But this particular deck, you can get them to arrows range if you play like that. Also, we're going to go Cage and then Bar Burrow on the Mother Witch. I just need to kill the Mother Witch. That's all I care about. The Mother Witch dies. I know that the P.E.K.K.A will eventually die, and we should be able to go in for Zappies here. The Golden Knight doesn't matter to me. As weird as it sounds, we can literally just defend the Golden Knight very, very confidently with our own Golden Knight. Wait, this is free. Look at this Golden Knight value, guys. We're going to hit both of the Barbarians, blast them down. Did I just snag a 2-0 victory defending simultaneously while taking a tower when I wasn't even trying to take it? Yo, I'm going to take the other tower with another Golden Knight to dash. Come on. Yes. You guys see why this card is goated? It's actually unreal. Oh my gosh, let's go for the P.E.K.K.A steal. Come on now. We're playing with our food at this point. We are absolutely taking over his side of the arena and can complete control of the game. Yeah, as you can see, this is the reason that this is the best version of the deck right now. If you play Golden Knight, it puts your opponent in a fright spot where they have to drop more stuff instead of just slow rolling a big unit in the back and expecting them to keep their tower alive. They spend 7 elixir, then they still have to drop something to the bridge, and then on top of that, they also defend the other side. And it's just like not really possible for most opponents. This guy is already sad. I feel like we're gonna add another A out here to his name. He's gonna be a super sad panda. All right, fortunately for us, we are blessed with Zappies, so we can diligently go and drop our Goblin Cage at the start and not necessarily care. Great spot for us to be in. If I go for a Golden Knight, it's not really the option that I like doing, but we'll do it anyway. All right, so Bro's got Goblin Cage as well, and I usually would assume that our opponent would be playing a Recruits deck as well, but you never know. The meta do be weird in. The meta do be wild in. Okay, so it is Recruits. Recruits versus Recruits. I'm going to drop the ability from our Golden Knight, and I'm also going to go in for Royal Hogs to go and pull back his Goblin Cage Brawler. So the reason why we're doing that is just because I don't want to take damage from the Royal Hogs and the Cage Brawler at the same time. It's going to be a lot of damage regardless. Fireball makes this matchup incredibly difficult to play into. The reason why Fireball is so good is obviously it's a Fireball bait versus Fireball bait. So you don't want to be the person that's not running Fireball bait in this fight. But it is what it is. You kind of have to make do with what you got, and we'll try to win with our limited potential with just the Golden Knight here. That is the one matchup where I think Fireball is like exponentially better. I have won it last time, and we'll see if we can win it this time too. We're just down a lot. Also, if you're playing in the mirror matchup, you never really want to be the first person to drop Royal Recruits, because if you're the one that's dropping Royal Recruits, the opponent's going to hit you with their tower, and then you're going to feel like a moron. So don't do that. It's unfortunate we figured out that he had Fireball like pretty early on and then took a ton of damage, but I wasn't a huge fan of that. We're going to split one Zappy towards the tower, so he's going to be less incentivized to go in for a Fireball. The chance he still does it. Wow, he absolutely just fumbles the bag and drops Royal Recruits. I think that out of all the options that he could have done, that might have been the worst one. So if you drop Royal Recruits like that, you are absolutely limiting your potential for offense. I know for a fact that I'm going to get a good trade here if I can get Recruits down at the right point and then also go in for Barbarian Barrel potentially. I'm going to try to drop our Fly Machine on the left side because it will do more damage over time, and I want to force the Fireball before he should. This is good. This is really damn good. Oh my gosh, we have the Cage counter pushing. He has no Fireball, and he has to deal with Royal Hogs, and we can Golden Knight. I am literally dropping my entire bank account into this push because I think I can bank on it dealing a lot of damage. How did my Golden Knight hit one card? What? Seriously, my Golden Knight was silly. Wow. Guys, I said that I could bank on it doing a lot, and it did nothing. So, sucks to be me, I guess. That's crazy work. I mean, we just kind of got unlucky there. but I guess it happens. It's just not the way I would like to play the game. So we'll see if we can still find our way back in this footing, but it's really, really unlucky. Our Golden Knight didn't hit anything, and then, you know, he still had Elixir for recruits. I don't know. That was just weird. Weird work, my guy. We still have 2 Evos, so there's good news here, at least. And he's sending it again, which honestly is not a good decision. We'll Fly Machine, and we'll probably have to drop our recruits soonish. I think that I should have Cage instead of Fly Machine, but it's okay. The Fly Machine's just going to die. I might click the ability, but I think that's also a weird spot. Wait, he's letting me drop more stuff with my Fly Machine. This is kind of good. Not going to lie, my Fly Machine's just staying alive. That should not happen. All right, we can go Zappies here in a spot where he's not able to Fireball everything. We could arrows on these. They're just going to die now. I think they're just dead. Our Fly Machine does fall, which really sucks, but it is what it is. We'll Fly Machine more so in the middle, and then we'll get him to Fireball, so then we can go Royal Hogs. So this is our moment. Gonna have to do really well here. We have to get a Golden Knight, Royal Hogs, and then hopefully click a fat ability on the tower. It might actually hit tower here, because that is a very, very close cage. Damn, dude, how did that not hit? That's insane, brother. That's insane with it. All right, we're gonna do this. Barbaro, arrows. Need to kill the piggies as much as possible. The arrows are nice. He's fireballing yet again, so he's spending a bunch of elixir with it. Each time he does that, he puts himself in a more perilous position where I could maybe get a Golden Knight counter push. So the one-on-one favorable situations are always favoring the Golden Knight player. But in other spots, it's not favoring Golden Knight. Can't get another ability that, can I? But we're getting so much damage. Wait, I might be able to get another ability if I'm lucky. I'm gonna click it. And oh my God, Golden Knight! There's no way I won that game! What the heck? All right, so I definitely got to be more careful when I figure out that my opponent has a potential playing Royal Recruits, because if they have Fireball, I am tossed if I'm relying on a Fireball bait card to defend. But in the end, Golden Knight was our friend and our savior. We're dialed right now, and we're extending the video for 2 more games, more likely than not. Bro is not ready for the juice. So if he is running any Sparky deck, he should be cycling something soon-ish. I don't want to go Recruits first play. All right, we're going to go Zappies into that. I think that's okay. We should be able to kill the Fire Spirit and not take any damage. But the bad thing is, I don't know if he's got Sparky. So if I roll Recruits, I just suppose that he doesn't have Sparky, we might be cooked. And not by the Furnace, at least. More so by the Sparky. Wait. He's spending a bunch of Elixir. I think we can send it a lot on the left side because he doesn't have Valkyrie and he uses Barbaro. The game might be over. I think legitimately, even if you deal enough damage to kill the piggies, the amount of damage that you take is going to really shake and bake your tower, brother. This is good. This is the omelette du fromage. This is what we needed. So I want to go in for the machine and then the Barbaro, and I think more often than not, if opponents are spending a lot of elixir like that, they can't graveyard. You like went Vines, Valkyrie, Furnace. That's just so much stuff. And if you have that counter pushing, you probably want to go graveyard and single elixir. If you know that my opponent like can't defend with Electric Spirit because I don't have Electric Spirit, I've got Golden Knight. You're going to be good to go graveyard more frequently. The Electric Spirit is a big bailout against Graveyard. Big bailout against Clone 2. You could run Electric Spirit instead of Golden Knight as well. And also, if you wanted to, you could run Furnace Evo instead of the Fly Machine maybe, and then run Goblin Hut or Goblin Cage as an unevolved card instead of the evolved Goblin Cage. The version that I'm playing right now is by far the best, and I think this is the best one to be playing in the meta. As you guys have been seeing, Golden Knight has been absolutely the MVP of the day. But damn, there are different versions if you want to play Royal Recruits. There are a lot of different ways of making this work. There are people that are playing it with Electric Spirit and Fireball in the top 200 as well. Well, we can maybe go and kill the Furnace if we're a little bit luckier. And also, I want to go in for Royal Hogs on the right side because the Valkyrie's out of cycle. And still, the Zappy is going to be able to put our opponent in a perilous position where he has to like spend extra elixir with the Barbaro. And then he can't support his Valkyrie with the Graveyard. And then he's taking more damage with the Royal Hogs. Come on now, where's your Graveyard? You even haven't had the chance to go for Graveyard. Oh, wait, I can Barbaro here, so then we stop the Furnace, so he can't Graveyard because he doesn't have anything crossing the bridge. He might even straight up lose the Furnace here. Oh, it didn't die. That kind of sucks. This is one of those decks that people complain about when they're playing Royal Recruits. They're like, how do you break through an Evolved Valkyrie with Goblin Hut and all this other stuff? A lot of times it's just winning bridge battles. Like, you wait for the opponent to overcommit, and then you punish them really hard. And he hasn't even Graveyarded. It's just like, he overspent on the bridge battle, and he lost the bridge battle, and then I punished him. And Golden Knight is so good at punishing when you're up. Okay, so I'm going to Barbaro on this because it will extend far enough to go and kill the goblins from the hut. And then I think we might be able to get like one hit. If not, it's fine. I think all I have to do here is go in for a cage and then probably defend with arrows more often than not. We're going to wait for some of the skeletons to accumulate so we can hopefully target the rest of them. He's going to go Vine, so this sucks. I have to go Golden Knight, and then it'll bail me out on defense, but damn. A lot of elixir that I had to spend here. Bro is super obnoxious with it. Don't think that I can win unless I get, like, any way of killing the Goblin Hut. So I need to go Barbaro on the Goblin Hut and then arrows. I just need to kill the Goblin Hut. I just need to kill the Goblin Hut. Come on, game. Let me kill the hut as quick as I can so I can get a couple piggy touches to torch you. Yes, sir. Evolve Furnace, Evolve Valkyrie with Goblin Hut is no match for us. Every matchup that you think is brutal is beatable with the Evolved Goblin Cage eating your opponent's units alive and giving you counterpush, and the Fly Machine and Golden Knight getting damage when they shouldn't. So this man has a Knight in the banner, and we got the Golden Knight. So I think we are already in the win because we have the upgraded version of his strategy. I'm gonna recruits in the back because I just want to send it. I want to be a bit of a degenerate in this match. We're definitely not playing the right way, but it's the fun way. It's the express way to win if you can get your opponent to not either have a Mega Knight or a annoying... Oh my gosh, dude, come on. The Mega Knight wasn't dropped in the same side as the Archer Queen, so I think that's fine, maybe. It's going to be harder for us to defend than I wanted it to be. If we Barbaro, we could get away with it. Holy heck, it worked! Mechanics on point, let's go. All right, we're going to go Zappies here as well, and we're just going to sack most of that damage. Kind of rough, but the Zappy, I think, only gets targeted, and it's not multiple of them getting hit. Oh, can I get the cage down? Please, sir, let me get the cage down for the one time. Oh, it wouldn't be a Mega Knight mid-ladder video without the Mega Knight making a guest appearance. It's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of unfortunate that we've been playing against a lot of the harder decks, like Valkyrie, Evolution with Furnace Evo, and then also a Mega Knight deck, and then, you know, some of the decks that are just not easy for us to mash and destroy and cruise up the leaderboard with, but it is what it is. It is early on in the season, so the first couple days that we could be playing and hopefully push it up a bit faster. Try and take advantage of it. Royal Recruits is my main deck, and we got to play our best. It's troll that the guy has Knight, and he's being deceptive. He's like, I don't have a Mega Knight. I can only have one Knight in my deck. We got all three Knights. We got every flavor of Knight. We got the Golden Knight, Mega Knight, and also the regular Knight making appearances in this video. Kind of funny that the last game, we're going to see what Knight prevails. I think our Knight just wins. No, I'd win for sure. I'm going to click the ability because I need to stop the Bandit from hurting me. Notice how the Bandit did not even hit my precious Golden Knight. My Golden Knight is absolutely stunning today. He does not take damage. Also, I wonder if I can click the ability and hit the tower. It's going to be worth it. Oh my gosh, we almost got another reset hit. I'm going to go Royal Hogs here. He's so troll. He's actually going to Mega Knight and Knight. He's going to drop them both together. All right. You didn't get the counter push that we thought would kill us at the start. That and Sparky are the two worst things to drop recruits right at the start into. But it's actually not going that bad. I think we might be able to win this one. 100% arrowing. Even though it's a negative trade against the bats, we're also softening up all of his other cards. Come on, Golden Knight. Yes! It nullified the Bandit's dash yet again. He's got a charge, jump, and dash. And he's got literally everything he could in the game. Holy... He's relentless with the pressure. He's going in again. I gotta go Cage. I'm out of my mind doing this. I'm literally on the last couple seconds. I don't think the Prince is gonna connect and kill me. I would die. I would definitely not defend this. There's no shot. When the dude went all in at the end, I knew that we had it covered because he wasn't able to defend and attack me. He just didn't have the elixir. The only reason that his offense was remotely scary is because he dropped every ounce of his bank account at the bridge. Nothing better than beating Mega Knight to end the day. Recruits, poke the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.